Come on. Pop your head out. Oh, there you are. Down goes the bandit. Oh, that's a damn shame. Look at that move, dude. You see me jumping that fence? That's cool. Oh, still alive, are we? That's nice. Hey, buddy. My bad, dog. I didn't mean to shoot you. We could, like, team up and stuff. Me and you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot you.
Nah, not really, bruv. I'm lying. I'm a motherfucking bandit, son. Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my DayZ adventures. Well, not really adventures. We'd be banditing, but it's still an adventure, right? This is bandit school. Let's not confuse the two because they're two different things. And just to be on the safe side, this be banditing. I don't want to be. I'm no survivor in this. I'm basically an arsehole in Chernarus. That's kind of how it works. But look, there's a young square over there. Pop! He'd be dead. That's how you pop a young squire. Just pop to the head. There's some people over there. Now, seeing that I've just spawned in, I kind of don't want to get shot because everybody be parachuting in and they can parachute behind you. And that's a cool little thing. I like that about Overwatch. I mean, obviously there's a lot of drawbacks to it, a lot of stuff that we don't agree with, but I see somebody's on top of that fire station. Now, can I get a shot on him from here? Let's have a look-see. I may be able to get a shot on him. I'm not really sure. I do have plenty of live audio in this, so if the audio doesn't make sense at some point, then that means I have been recording live. I think I may have just popped him over there. There we go. Beautiful work right there. That's like watching the Mastered Assassin. Ninja skill fucking over 9,000, bruv. That's how it is. It's just, yeah. So, gonna have to get myself into the fire station, get me a better gun. I mean, don't get me wrong, rocking with the Enfield, MLG Elite, son, but I'm gonna have to get something better because somebody can probably get an AK and I'm glitched like shit in that wall. I'm good now. Somebody's gonna get an AK or something and he's gonna pop me from a distance, or I don't want that to happen. Not really, since we're banditing. We just want to be sure that we are banditing. I don't want to die like in the next 30 seconds. Actually, I wanted to get up here and see if I can get the jump on him because I know he's camping on top of that fire station. Now, the only way for me to get up there is by getting close up to him and climbing the ladder. And by the time he looks the other way somewhere, I can just climb up, shoot him in the back, and that's that. But obviously, this is not the high ground that I was expecting. So that means I have to climb the other one, getting just a little bit higher so he doesn't expect the move. So this is what's going to be known as death from above. And as I've said it many times in previous videos, a bit of trollolo every day keeps the doctor away. That's just the words of advice from 2013. Keep that in mind and you should be good as gold. So let's get up here and see if we can get the high ground on this young dude. It's probably going to just get up there and loot something. He may have killed somebody. I know I killed somebody up there. Oh, there's another body over here. I think he had the same idea as me. What's he got on him? Beer, bandages. Cog 98. That's alright, I'll take that. I'll make good use of that, young squire. Oh. There's some shots going on behind me. Oh, there we go. You can see him. Alright, so this is the guy that I killed. Obviously, he killed somebody there, so there must be about 2-3 bodies up there by now. Stop fapping. Come on. Do it. Oh, shit. Miss. I missed that time again. I didn't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Bandit down. Well, the point is that we're banditing here. I'm killing a lot of bandits. What's going on here? I'm not hero school. This is bandit school. Now, as any good bandit would do, you type a message. Hey, bruv, it's clear. You can come down. I took the bandits out. It's all good. Yeah, just come down. You do some looting. I'll watch your back. I got this shitty Enfield up here. I don't really need the gun. but I'll just watch you as you loot and get a better gun and actually try and shoot me in the face. Yeah, that's just the way it's gonna go. I'm just looking around, just seeing what he is. I'm using this body as a decoy, so if somebody thinks that I'm up here, I'm not really up here. I'm technically just a dead body, some dude died, and I'm being shot to shit here. Now I kind of don't want to be around here because this glitches a lot, and I want to get off this here tower. I've took the dude out. Time for me to move. I just don't know where and who was shooting at me. Somebody's definitely shooting, but where from? That's the point. Couple of bullets just whizzing past my head. And it's, like I said earlier on, it's a bit tricky being up here because these railings, once you make a bit of a weird move, they'll push you out and you just fall off. Oh, there's another one over there. Any new guns there, my son? Now, chances are, with a couple of bodies up there, he should get a decent gun, but I was kind of lying yet again about being clear. It's not clear. I'm the motherfucking bandit son. It is me, Esse. I can't allow that. I'm a bandit. I need to be shooting people in the face. Oh, there's another one over there. Now, again, I'm trying to get down from here. I just can't. This death from above stuff is not my style, but seeing that there's not really a lot I can do about it, then I just need to climb a little bit higher, wait for that guy to go in. Hopefully he knows. Well, obviously you can hear all the bees and all the flies and everything. It's going to be buzzing there for 4 or 5 bodies or whatever's up there on top of that fire station. But I need to get away from here because it's way, way too high, and one small move for mankind will get me killed. He's dead over there. Is he climbing? Come on, you can go for it. There he is. Hey, man. That's it, boy. You got him now. Get them guns. Look at the amount of guns you can have. Oh, not. Pop. That's right. I'm a motherfucking bandito. There you go. All clear now. I think there's nobody left around there. Just making sure there's not that one dude that saw this everything that went on and just waiting for me to get down and pop me in the face. But I think it's safe enough now for me to get down from this here tower because I don't like heights. I need to get down. Look how cool I look, dude. Look at my little surgical gloves. Like, I'm a doctor. Like, does anybody need removing a spleen or something? I could do that. You know, I'm just that cool. Now, how much ammo have I got in this left? Yeah, not much. I'll go ahead and take the Car 98. It's only good until I get down to the fire station, just get a couple of more bullets. Once I get into the fire station, definitely going to be some guns. I mean, there's always plenty of guns in Overwatch, so I'm not really worried about that. I'll get down, get some guns, and then go blazing through Electro, son. It's Bandit School all the way. I think there's a restart as well. And yes, there is a restart. Lovely. Hey, through the magic of TV and editing, we are next to the fire station. We have a weapon, and we're about to go blazing into Electro as promised. Now, one of the reasons I kind of stay away from the big cities is because of lag, and it's because of frames and because of all that sort of stuff. I mean, I do have about 43 frames, I think, at this stage. So I thought to myself, well, until I've got plenty of frames, I'm going to stick around. Cracked your leg there, son. Yeah, one more just for safekeeping. Just to make sure. And I thought, I better just go into Electro now, do as much carnage as I can, and then as soon as 50, 60, 70 people, whatever's on this server, come in, then move away from the city, go north, find a weapon, and come back south, and all that sort of stuff. So, just going to stay here as much as I can until it gets really unbearable. Bear in mind, I've mentioned this before, I do have an i7-3777K0K, whatever the fuck it's called, with a good graphic card and everything. It's just graphically, armor is just armor. You know what armor works, and it's going to be a bit tricky being in and around Electro when there's a lot of people on the server. It's just a combination of all the things, but mostly it's the armor engine not being too optimized. So time for me to do as much damage as I can in Electro and then move on, because I don't want to leave that many survivors alone. I mean, I'm banditing here. This is my town. There's just nobody coming in my town. if you do come into my town, then like, why? What is the reason that you're in my town for? Are you here to loot? Are you here for some beans? Are you here for some blood? You're gonna look for a weapon and shoot me in the face? You see, these are problems in the world of DayZ that I have to face. Now, rushing into electro is not really how I'd advise you to go about your business when banditing, but I kind of need some blood, and I know I don't really give a shit that I'm gonna get shot. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Just go for it. Sometimes you gotta take chances, bruv. That's what you gotta do, take chances. Now you can see nobody's broken into the hospital yet. I've heard something around here. I heard a couple of shots. I'm thinking he's probably gone either to the fire station, either he's gone in the church. But then again, I kind of just don't want to go just in the middle of the road, just say, hey dude, I'm right here, shoot me in the face. I know I'm running around, but I know he's around here somewhere. I'm sort of talking to him a little bit just then, but fail. That didn't work. So, seeing that I just can't see him anywhere, then I've decided either he died, zombies got him, disconnected, I lost him. It'd be one of them that's happened. And I can see there's all that blood in the hospital. There's just so much in there that I just can't decide which one to choose. I mean, what window do I break? There's a bike over there, but I'll not be getting on the bike. I'll be getting on top of the hospital just to see if there's some blood up there. There we go. Somebody's trying to break in the hospital. So you see, that guy didn't disconnect, didn't get killed by zombies. I just lost him. Okay. So my tracking skills are failing me in this particular time. Where the fuck is he at? Oh, hello. Please sit down. Thank you. Don't just shoot the windows in my fucking hospital. What are you doing, son? Let's see what's he got. Probably came up here to get some blood and stuff too. There we go. He's got a blood bag on him. Bandage. And some more crap. Usually if I mean, you know these tactics by now. You know I usually drop my pistol as soon as I have a primary weapon. But because this is DayZ Overwatch, and you may be running into a situation when you need to zap somebody in the back, just tase him and teabag him. My bad, Z-bag him. I kind of want to keep it around, but sometimes you don't want to make that mistake just in case it will cost you your life. When you're getting out of the car, when you get out of a chopper, if you have a pistol, you have too much choice. So I tend to just have the one, get the main primary weapon out, and that's it, go blazing. But we shall keep it. You never know when the old troll is going to come around, so better be prepared rather than not have anything. So moving back towards the fire station again. I'm going to go back in just to see if something a little bit fancier has spawned in. I don't think it has, but it's always good to check. I mean, I have found a DMR in the fire station. Chances are pretty small. I can't really tell what the percentage is, but I know the percentage is really small for getting a DMR in there. Just like there's plenty of bodies and somebody looting. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Looks like somebody's got some nice clothing over there. I think that's the terrorist one. I shall relieve him of that because I want to be the terrorist. There's dudes there with shotguns. There's dudes with fucking everything there. I'm just going to take some more stuff off him. I mean, usually what I'd do is I'd go around checking people's bodies, checking their names, and just taking as much shit as I can off them. But yeah, there's an M14 in there. Some rounds. Good enough for me. Put them in the bag. Take as much stuff as I can. And I didn't actually notice that I dropped the M14 aim. Oh well, I took all the DMR mags, but not really the best of the strategies right then. I just thought that if you take an extra ammunition clip, it just stops it, but it didn't. So, that is my bad right there. I didn't realise that, but wait for it. Me fucking knife, mate. Yeah, that's me fucking knife, cunt. Wait for it. There we go. Bam! The Bandito Terroristo is back in business now. Not only that I'm a bandit, I'm a terrorist at the same time. Looks like somebody shot something over there. Sounded like a shotgun. Actually, it's a bit too fast for that, so maybe an AK. I don't know. Things in Overwatch have changed a lot. You can't really tell which guns are which anymore. Everything makes a different sound, and I'm not used to them because I just didn't play Overwatch that much. I mean, I've been playing it for a couple of times and recorded a couple of videos, but that's pretty much it. I didn't spend too much time on it. So, just looking to see who's doing the shooting. Looks like there's somebody just over there doing some looting. I think he's getting a toolbox. A bit too late for that toolbox there, young man. You did not get the toolbox. You got the bullet to the face, and yeah, that's just the way it is. You got the bullet to the face. There's nothing you can do about that. I was kind of wondering if there's a guy with him, if he's got a friend with him or something, so that's the reason I'm sort of fapping a little bit. Just making sure that nobody spots me if it does have a friend around, and even if it does, maybe if it takes a couple of shots, maybe miss a couple, then I'll get the jump on him, seeing that I know where he is. But luckily for me, there's nobody around, so time for me to go ahead and just head north. I'll deploy my bike again, since I do have a toolbox, and I have another toolbox in my bag. I do want to check just to make sure exactly what he has on him, but it's basically time for me to go north. There's not really much for me down south. I need to get a better weapon, I need to get some better camos, and maybe get a ghillie. I love I can't remember, what's the black suit called again? The Spec Ops, I think it's called. Like, it's completely black. I really like that one. There's a couple of more suits that I like. But ghillie and the Spec Ops are kind of one of my favorites for now. Even though I've noticed in DayZ Overwatch, the ghillie suit is slightly different than the original ghillie suit that we know from regular DayZ. It's got a little bit more leafy, yellowish color on it, so it just makes you blend a little bit better. So, something to be keeping in mind for future generations of mods coming out. I mean, God, there's a mod coming every month, so you never know. There might be, by the time Standalone comes out, I think we'll actually have a mod that we all agree, yep, this is it, this is the complete mod with everything that we want, and we'll just play this, and then you can bring the Standalone in a couple of years or whatever. Hey, man, you just collapsed there again. That's cool. I took your shit. Always be prepared with more stuff. You never know. But before that, a little Z-bag. I can't just leave without a Z-bag. Time for me to get back to my bike and go up north and get my loot. Now, always have to be prepared. Maybe a friend comes online. Maybe you meet somebody, give him some clothing. Maybe make a little friend. You never know. Have them on. You never know. You might need it. Now, I went all the way to Starry on my bike. There was nobody around there. You see somebody shooting around here, so I suspect he's going to be up on them rocks somewhere shooting up fresh spawns. I heard him shoot, so I decided to take out the risky route and swim in and get into the small little island between Electro and Kamishovo. Now, this is not something I would recommend because you can easily get spotted, and by the sounds of it, I think he's got an MK17 sniper, maybe an MK16. I just don't know what he has, but he sounded like he uses the MK rounds. I know he's about somewhere because I spotted him a little bit as I turned back. But maybe he moved, maybe he's gone somewhere, he's waiting for a friend. I'm pretty sure he's killing fresh spawns. So the only reasonable thing for me to do is to pull him out of his misery and take him out. So it's watching the watcher. That's why it's watchoception or whatever you want to call this. It's, yeah, I'm doing it. It's only a matter of time before he makes a move. DayZ, as I've always mentioned before, it's always been a waiting game. It's just a matter of how much you want to spend in that particular time. And bear in mind, things have changed a lot lately in the past couple of months, since new mods have come out and things have progressed a lot different. I mean, I remember back in the old days of DayZ, I used to spend a couple of hours waiting on somebody, or an hour would have been something easy. In Wasteland, you'd spend 45 minutes to an hour and a half on an objective for your team to get to you. Somebody needs to get there with fuel, maybe there was a tank there, you needed a repair kit, you had to wait for everybody to come around and get to you. So that's why DayZ has always been about timing and just taking your time when you're doing something. Don't rush in. I mean, obviously servers have changed these days and it's all about PvP and it's not about survival anymore. It's just about how many people can you shoot before you die. There is a couple of servers still and a couple of mods that you can still play the survival game, but it's getting harder and harder. Now I know some of you skeptical bastardos out there would say, hey man, you can play DayZ or you can play this. Well, it doesn't mean that if there's less guns and less stuff in it, people are going to be more friendly. For me personally, every time I met a person in DayZ, they've always been hostile towards me. Very, very rare I met somebody that's not hostile. And usually it's the new players who are not hostiles because they're just new into the game. They trust more people, and that's how you get killed a couple of times, and then you start not trusting people anymore, and you decide, fuck this, I'm gonna shoot on sight. There is friendly people out there on the interwebs and in the world of DayZ. It's just a question of you finding him and taking the chance. Is he really gonna be friendly or not? That's always gonna be the question. Now, I want to see what's going on around here because there is zombies, and I know I'm too far away for me to spawn zombies in. So it's got to be that there's some young squire around here doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it. Is he, his buddy, is that the same dude that respawned back in, is trying to look for me? Has he just picked up a weapon out of that fire station? You can see the zombies are fapping a little bit, but that's just glitching. Zombies do glitch sometimes. If you see zombies just running in the middle of nowhere, sometimes they just glitch and they just run for no reason. I've had it so many times that I've stopped and must have scoped the place for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then there's nobody around, and I moved out thinking, why is that zombie moving? Something's going on. There's got to be a dude around here. I'm just not seeing him. But it's not. It's just zombies are glitching sometimes and run around, especially if you go to a heli crash. Usually you'll see a lot of zombies spawn at the same time. They'll start running around for no reason. It's just because they're too close to each other or something like that makes them glitch. Now, I do have another announcement to make, and sadly, it's not a good one. This is the end for Bandit School for Season 1 anyways. It's the end of Season 1. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and you had a bit of an adventure with me in the world of DayZ Banditing. I hope you've enjoyed the episodes. You'll have to let me know which episode you enjoyed the most and why. Elaborate a little bit. And also, if you want to see a Series 2 make a return as quick as possible. I've not been getting that many people supporting these videos lately, so I might be thinking of cutting them out. But again, it's going to be completely up to you guys if you want to see Series 2 or not. Now, heading towards Electro, it's going to be all hell breaking loose here because there's a dude shooting at me from his chopper, and I'm kind of screwed, and he's carrying a Nissan 350Z, so only in DayZ, right? Although I'm not really sure if that's the 350Z. I know there's Nissans in, but seeing that he's flying into the air and the sun's beating down on my face, and look at them lens flares, that is pro. I can't really tell which model it is, but probably the 350Z. But seeing that I have a DMR and he has an attack chopper, it's going to be a bit tricky, so I need some cover fast because it's not looking good for me. If he starts shooting at me, the zombies are going to start fapping towards him and they're going to lead him to me, so that is not good. As you can see, the zombies are already coming towards me. I don't really have much of a choice. I don't have much ammo in that pistol. I've run out. I'm bleeding. That dude's shooting at me. It's looking grim, and this is only going to be a fitting end for my bandit adventures, that I die in the blaze of glory. I go down fighting, bruv. That's how I go. Or maybe not. Maybe just wait for him to try and line me up and try and shoot me, and shoot that motherfucker in the face and pull him out of the fucking chopper. Come at me, bro. That's right. He broke my leg. That's cool. He's down. I'm set. I bandage. Got my shit back. My blood is like low to nothing. I do have blood bags, but I cannot use the blood bag because it takes about 5 or 6 movements or animations or whatever they are. There we go, got him clipped. Should have him clipped right there. Zombies fucking hitting me again. I'm bleeding again. This is it. This is the end right here. We ain't gonna get in. There's another chopper coming in. Shit. We ain't gonna make it. This is it. I had a good run, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Look, I'm passing out. It's not looking good for my banditing. Now, we can't just cut the video here and call Series 1 done. We have to leave a little bit of mystery behind it. What's going to happen in Season 2? Obviously, look, there's a couple of people coming my way. Am I going to make it? Am I not going to make it? I'm going to take these dudes out. Am I going to bleed out? We'll see in Season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Out.